Here. This is the place.
Ah! What are you doing?
Girl's got some spunk.
What are you trying to do, leading me all the way here?
Isn't it obvious? This is where I'm gonna make you my woman.
What? What are you saying?
If I said something like that, the kid with the shining dragon might seriously come looking for you, right?
Well, you're using me as a hostage to lure Yuma here?
That's right. So just be quiet and don't get any stupid ideas. You'll only hurt yourself.
Why are you so fixated on Yuma? No, not Yuma. The dragon!
Neither. Yeah, I've got to fight him, but he's not the end game. There's a bigger fish. He's an asshole, though. A condescending asshole who just won't shut up about dragons and souls and... ugh. But I got him to make me a promise. If I give him proof that I beat the shining dragon, he'll give me a proper fight. And that's gonna make all this worth it. The isolation. The loneliness. It's almost over now. Almost there.
You're strong. Inhumanly strong, like you always talk about. And you're still not happy?
Maybe. But being weak definitely doesn't guarantee you happiness either, right? Tragedy preys on the weak. You'd understand if you saw my homeland.
Huh?
Call bull if you want, but I used to be a prince, you know. That was before the knights sanguine laid siege to my country. You're a princess, you said. Then you know how it goes. You fight for your people, your family, like in the stories, but stories is all they are. I watched my entire family die at the hands of the church.
That's...
And let's be clear now. I didn't take that trash lying down. I killed dozens of knights for every person I lost that day. But that was all I could do. Defend myself until they stopped coming. I wasn't the strongest back then. That's when it became clear. To do anything meaningful, anything more than survive, you've got to be more than strong. So I gave myself up, renounced everything, and converted to the sanguine faith. Whatever secrets the knights knew, I wanted them. And they bought it. Took me to participate in some initiation thing. Communion, they called it.
communion.
Yeah, that's what I said. Anyone who wants to join Beowulf has to partake in communion before they're allowed in. There's a lot of religious talk around it. Some bull about your worthiness, and a bunch of scripture about mantling Deus himself. So they hand me a cup brimming with this blood of Deus stuff. We all drink, and it does not go down smooth. Most people die in minutes. But 1 in 100 absorbs the blood into their body and awakens to a special power called a sacrament. They've been doing this for centuries, culling the herd, breeding mortals worthy of Deus's name.
So you survived communion and ended up with your abilities. Is that it?
More or less. I had a sip of the good stuff and got all that power I wanted so badly. Even Georg, the Knight Commander, is no match for me now. Turns out I'm a special case. According to the Church, there's never been anyone with a blood profile as favorable as mine. But honestly, I'm not about their dogma. And I've got no interest in inheriting anything, so I gave the right to Georg. He wanted it. I'm already too strong to fight. What would divine power even do for me? No point in it.
You're so lonely.
That I am. I've been waiting for someone ever since I took communion. Waiting for a peer, an equal. I want to meet someone like that and have a fight where I've got no idea if I'll win or die. A fight to make my blood boil and my heart tremble in my chest.
I didn't mean it like that. You truly are a tragic soul.
Okay, let's go!
Hey, not all at once now.
Found something!
Hey, not all at once now.
Lucky us! Target confirmed! Target confirmed! Lucky us!
That's pretty good.
Target confirmed! Found something! Lucky us! Lucky us! He found us! Here we go! Yeah!
Healing power. We've been spotted.
Lucky us! Target confirmed.
We've been spotted.
Lucky us!
I'll set you all on.
Don't push yourself too hard. I'm glad you're safe. Target confirmed. Target confirmed. Lucky us. They found us! Combat algorithms. Yeah! Enemy eliminated.
We've been spotted.
They found us! They found us! Found something! They found us! Sentinel off! Yeah!
That's dangerous.
Okay, I can do it. Confirm it.
Is this okay?
Yeah!
That's dangerous. Is this okay? Stronger. Here goes. Is this okay?
I'll try that. Eliminate.
It's over.
Lucky us. Combat algorithms. Yeah!
Like that?
I'll break you down. Yeah!
We're on a hot streak. On it. Leave it to me. Eat it. All right.
Target confirmed.
We've been spotted.
They found us. Lucky us. They found us.
Sonia! Sonia, you okay?
Are you all right? Yuma! Everyone! I'm fine!
That finally you. I knew you'd come, Shining Dragon.
Zest. We're taking Sonia back.
Back? Well, this is my girl, and I ain't letting go of her. If you want her back, come and take her. By force.
Fine, I'll do it!
Then you know what you've got to do? Call out the dragon, in full this time. Every last tooth and scale. You won't get the girl back unless you do. Because right from start, I'm going full out! Now, here you die!
I'm raising my power! Red, need more power!
Come on!
Here it comes! Restorative measure! Probably later! Let's go, everybody! That felt so good!
Blast off!
You got more than that!
Like that! Blast off!
One, two, three, four. Let's do it together.
Me? Lose? But I've never lost so much as a single battle!
Sonia, are you hurt?
I'm all right. Thank you.
You really are. Better. Stronger. I can't believe it! He was right! This is great! Damn, you guys are great!
What is he talking about?
Hey, Yuma. Sorry it took me so long to see it. Way back when we first met, I wrote you off as a spineless little twit. But man, oh man, was I wrong! You and that dragon of yours, you got a real good thing going. So just you wait. Next time I'll kill you for real! No more empty bullshit like taking you alive! No more! I'm coming for you, Yuma! Just you remember that!
This man could become a serious tactical liability if we let him go. He can't put up much more of a fight. Shall I?
Sure. Go ahead. Those are the rules of nature. The strong get to do whatever they want to the weak. And you proved you're stronger than me. Go on. Take my head for a trophy. All yours.
The strong get to do whatever they want to the weak?
The hell is that look on your face?
Are you sure that's what it means to be strong?
Of course it is. Even a kid knows that.
I don't think I agree with that. It's hard to put it into words, but that's not what the Shining Dragon should be used for.
He's right. Yuma may have the Shining Dragon's blessings, but by your metric, he's not that kind of strong. Not at all.
Are you dumb or something? Yuma's got the power of the Shining Dragon, and he used it to beat me. Me! And you're saying he's not strong? Do you even hear yourself, you idiot?
No. You're confusing strength with power. What Yuma has is real, true strength. And until you understand the difference, you'll never defeat him. Never.
True strength?
Yes. I think you might have understood once, before you took communion. But that was when you lost sight of it for good.
What? Me? Lost sight of strength? You shut the hell up. You want to know who's strong? It's me! I'm strong! I survived communion so I could be stronger than anyone! The best in the whole damn world.
Zest.
Let's just go. Thank you for coming for me, everyone.
Don't mention it. It was the only real choice.
Yeah, it's not like not coming was ever an option.
We're just glad you're all right. And for you to stay all right, we should probably get you out of here. Whoop, almost forgot. We still gotta ask Zest about the World Dragon Souls.
That won't be necessary. I can't feel any nearby.
I see. I trust Kirika's expertise in this.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
Should I have?
Huh?
Our aim here was to ensure Sonia's safety, was it not? I would consider this a victory, Dragon Souls or no Dragon Souls. Unless you disagree, Agnum.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I know Sonia's life is the important thing here.
I never doubted you. But we all feel that way about Sonia, don't we? She was the priority, so I don't think it would have mattered.
Whether you mention the Dragon Souls at all. That's my Kirika. Even an undeserving simpleton like this may bask in your understanding, your selfless expertise. Truly admirable.
Dude, are you insulting me or doting on your sister? Pick one.
I've think he's just doting. He's always been like this.
This isn't good. If the seal keeps deteriorating at this rate, there'll be nothing left of it before long. I should prepare for the worst-case scenario. Total breakdown. The only question is whether the seal will break before the last song is found again. If the song isn't ready, everything I've accomplished will have been for nothing. The timing has to be exact. This is going to require a great deal of care. Where to go? Where to even begin? It's been a long time. I haven't been here since that day. When I cut down that boy.
You really are a good person, aren't you, Genus?
Master Genus! Actually, never mind.
I want to be strong like you, Genus.
Master Genus, please, you have to save our town.
It's not your fault that this happened. Don't blame yourself.
Murderer! You monster!
Perhaps I am doing this for myself, chasing after an absolution. Nothing I can do now will undo that tragedy, or any other. The past is the past. No, I can save my grieving. Time enough to reflect and mourn when the task before me is complete. For the sake of the world, and for my penance, I will do what I must.
It's too bad we didn't come out of that with another World Dragon Soul in our pocket. But I'm glad we saved Sonia.
Indeed. You've grown a great deal, Yuma.
Huh? Where'd that come from? It's not like you to say things like that out of the blue.
When you first met that girl, you despised the thought of invoking my power. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Back then, I was terrified too.
And now you make strides to use my blessing well. You have begun to understand the true way to wield my strength. And you are not alone in your growth. The other Dragoneers have grown alongside you as well. The songs they play are sweet to my ears, and stir in my soul a longing for faraway times. Indulge me in a tale, Yuma. Long ago, before even Ragnarok, the children of man, elf and dragonkind, forged together a means of speech, the rune songs. From my own body, I wrought 7 harmonic armaments, and made gifts of them to the song's players, tokens of my favor, and so much more. Harmonics, as they came to be known, are potent tools. By wielding my flesh, you and your friends may channel dragon energy into forms. But the songs as you know them are mere echoes. An age has passed since man and dragon could truly hear one another's souls. Though, it did please me to learn that some listeners yet endure.
You mean Divas Magica? People like Kirika, right?
Yes, and no. I commend her sisterhood for their devotion to my teachings, but those were the days of true masters, songsmiths without peer. Before, the song forms were free, fluid. Any melody born of strong enough emotion could be refined into a rune song, a heart song.
I think I understand. Everyone used to have those powers. Why did we, stop?
Deus cast a wide shadow, and supplicants gathered beneath in desperate hope of salvation. So began an age of transgressions. Understand that dragon energy must be exchanged, given, never taken, guided, never forced into shape. Deus cast aside these notions, and with staggering power brought the world to heel. Catastrophe followed.
As in the catastrophe? What exactly happened?
Quakes, wildfires, the deep places birthed great horrors. Geysers erupted afresh, filling the skies with ash and poison. Natural disasters fueled one another in a fearful cycle, threatening stone, soil, tree, and sky. In short, the world. And so we gathered, the dragons and their sworn champions, its last defenders against Deus. The war that ensued would come to be known in your tongue as Ragnarok. It was nothing like the heroic, glamorous wars of legend. The world we fought for came to ruin. Our champions, once so resolute, faltered and fell. And in a final twist of the knife, Deus's faithful seized an harmonic for themselves. With that, the 7 were split, and the last song lost to us. The world lay dying, its throat already cut. Without the last song, we had but one recourse. The 5 world dragons gathered at Deus's seat of power, and in a last act of defiance, we pooled our magic to forge a seal. It was all we could do in such dire straits, To merely reach Deus demanded more of us than any task before or since. In our fight with the Draco Machina, guardians of Deus, we were injured, our power exhausted. What your people call the Unapproachable Tower was known in those days as the Ziggurat, and it was from within the Deus-wrought catastrophe. It was also there that the world dragons made our stand, and there we gave of ourselves to seal both Deus and the tower beyond the flow of time. The other four world dragons poured the last of themselves into the seal, and turned to crystal. Similar fates should have claimed me. The songs of the Dragoneers whom I fought beside sustained me. My body was broken. My mind was quickly going the way of my siblings. Left with few choices, I made the seal itself my vessel. I kept vigil over that seal we placed for untold years. I could not leave, nor do anything but dwell on my sins. One day, however, a man arrived.
And that was Genus. Why did you possess him?
The seal could not sustain my dragon energy forever. Not like a fleshly body. I convinced the man it was to our mutual benefit to cooperate, and we forged a pact. He accepted me into himself, but he was nothing like you. Given the choice, he would always decline the aid of others, preferring his own company exclusively. He too was removed from the flow of time by my power, even ceasing to age. I thought it a gift, but immortality only drove him deeper into isolation. Alas, there was a time when I thought he could change, but complications arose. Disastrous complications. You, Yuma, are not him. You lack for pride, for strength as a warrior. But in their place, I see compassion. I hear the songs of your friends. Whatever bond we share, Yuma, it graces me with music, memories, and a shining light I thought lost to me forever. I wish for you to know all this, because if nothing else, that makes me very, very happy.